It is Monday. It's the 3rd of February. I'm Monita Rajpal. This is CNN News Center, live from Hong Kong. Our top stories today. A deadly siege at a Russian school is over. These are the pictures of students running out of their high school in Moscow after police disarmed a gunman who took them hostage. They are saying 2 people were killed in the standoff. Let's get you to Phil Black now, who joins us live from Moscow with the very latest on what actually happened today in that high school. Phil?
Monita, yes. So a student from that school is now said to be in custody. He is the person accused of being the shooter behind this hostage situation. It started early.
Phil, thank you for that. Phil Black live for us from Moscow. Medical examiners in New York will carry out an autopsy on the body of actor Phillip Seymour Hoffman in the next few hours. The Oscar winner was found dead in his apartment in New York on Sunday. Police believe the 46-year-old died of an apparent drug overdose. His fellow actors continue to pay tribute to Hoffman. Robert De Niro said he was so young and gifted and had so much to live for. Well, let's take you live now to Manhattan, where Alexandra Field is standing by with more on this. The only way to describe it, Alexandra, is tragic.
Certainly, Monita, and that's the reason why so many friends and family have stopped by this Greenwich Village apartment building where Phillip Seymour Hoffman's body was found.
All right, Alexandra, thank you so much. Alexandra Field there live for us from New York. Well, as Alexandra reported, Hoffman won his Best Actor Oscar for his role in the 2005 biopic Capote. He was acclaimed for playing conflicted characters. Stephanie Elam looks at Hoffman's tragically short career.
Phillip Seymour Hoffman was an actor's actor, a chameleon who transformed into every character he played.
Since I was a child, folks have thought they had me pegged.
You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. I'm Monita Rajpal. In Thailand, anti-government demonstrators returned to the streets of the capital today. They say they won't stop their protests until Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra resigns. These latest rallies follow Sunday's troubled national election. Protesters prevented some voters from casting ballots, but authorities insist nearly half of registered voters took part in the election. Vladimir Duthiers is in Bangkok and joins us now live. And Vlad, at what point can we start to see early results?
Hi, Monita. Well, right now, as you mentioned, we know that the protesters succeeded in blocking polling at 11% of polling places across.
Thank you so much, Vladimir Duthiers. They're reporting to us live from Bangkok. Some of the other stories that we're following for you here at CNN News Center. Ukraine's president returns to work today. The presidential website said Viktor Yanukovych is feeling better after a respiratory illness forced him to stop work for a few days. Thousands of demonstrators have packed Kiev's Independence Square since November, when Yanukovych reversed a decision to sign a trade deal with the European Union. Search and rescue teams are combing through an ash-covered village on the Indonesian island of Sumatra. They are looking for more victims after Mount Sinabung erupted on Saturday. At least 15 people in the village were killed when ash spewed into the sky and poured down the volcano's slope, engulfing homes in just minutes. Film director Woody Allen has denied he sexually assaulted his adopted daughter. Dylan Farrow sent an open letter to the New York Times on Saturday alleging Woody Allen assaulted her when she was 7. Allen says the article is untrue and disgraceful. He says Dylan was most likely being, quote, coached by her mother, his former partner and actor Mia Farrow. The votes are still being counted in El Salvador's presidential election, but a former left-wing guerrilla leader has taken the lead. Vice President Salvador Sanchez Cerén of the ruling leftist party has nearly half the votes counted. From threats of terrorism to accommodation bungles, the Sochi Winter Olympics are just days away, and Russian President Vladimir Putin has vowed they will be safe. The host city is also racing against the clock to get accommodation ready for the thousands of spectators who will soon arrive. Ivan Watson has more now on the construction crunch.
The Russians built all of this, the ski lift, the high-speed train, this entire alpine city within just the last 7 years. But
you are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. You are watching CNN News Center live from Hong Kong. No Seattle player has ever even been in a Super Bowl until Sunday night. Nichelle Turner joins us now from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, with more on this history-making Super Bowl 48. Nichelle?
Oh, gosh. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, Monita. You know, if you can hear my voice, it's a little raspy. That's because I haven't been to sleep. Not ashamed to admit it.
We wouldn't expect anything less. You know, I was watching it here on YouTube earlier because of the time difference, and I have to say the halftime show was pretty darn amazing. The stark difference, I think, for me was seeing Bruno Mars there in a Saint Laurent jacket, and then, of course, the shirtless Peppers, the Chili Peppers. That, for me, I think pretty much sums it all up when it comes to the Super Bowl. Nichelle, thank you very much.
You know, I turned around. Absolutely.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I turned around and I asked someone, I said, is Flea and Anthony Kiedis, do they not have their shirts on? And they said, do they ever wear their shirts? So that was a good point. But I think one of the things that I really loved about the halftime show, Monita, was the tribute that they did to the troops when they had the troops come on and dedicate the song Amazing to their families. And I thought that was really a really great, touching moment.
Indeed. All right, Nichelle, thank you so much. Stay warm, and thank you for being up there, up and early for us here on the show. Nichelle Turner there live for us from New Jersey. Switching gears right now, severe flooding has hit the UK and Ireland. Mari Ramos is at the World Weather Center with more on that. Mari?
Hey, Monita, good to see you. Hello, everyone. You know, this picture behind me looks really pretty, right? You think, oh, this beautiful, lake or something, but no.
Mari, thank you very much. You're watching CNN News Center. I'm Monita Rajpal at CNN Hong Kong. Thank you for joining us. I'll update you with the news headlines in just a couple of minutes.